This was an extremely rare kind of mermaid in the Grimm world. In the water they were incredibly fast, one flick of their tail could send them gliding hundreds of meters, yet their survival was harsh, for the males of their kind were born infertile. To reproduce, the females had no choice but to risk coming ashore to seduce humans, borrowing their seed. However, this ancient race was notoriously cruel, always abiding by the rule of keep the child, kill the father. Whenever a mermaid finished burrowing in the water, the lurking males would drag the man into the depths and drown him. One mermaid, unable to bear this cruelty, secretly rescued a man, only to break one of her people's greatest taboos. One warm spring day, two mermaid sisters came ashore as usual to lure strong men, but it seemed an unseen pair of eyes was watching from the shadows. Spotting the man, the elder sister moved to drag him under, but was stopped by her younger sister Alice. Alice was a deaf-mute mermaid, and she pleaded with her sister to spare Jack, the man she had secretly fallen in love with while spying on him. The elder scoffed, "Love? Between a human and a fish? Impossible." Ignoring her sister's pleas, she took off her bikini and stepped into the water. Jack, seeing this, was instantly smitten, unaware that death was closing in. Seizing the moment, Alice swiped Jack's phone, gazing dreamily at his handsome selfies. Meanwhile, Jack and his friend were laughing and splashing around with the mermaid sisters in the water. But within a minute, Jack's friend gave a sudden shudder, and the fun ended instantly. The girl's eyes turned sharp. Next second, a hand shot up from beneath the water, clamping onto the man's leg. Seeing his friend about to drown, Jack swam toward him, only to have another hand seize his own ankle halfway there. Moments later, he too was dragged under. The scene shifted. Jack's unconscious body bobbed to the surface. Alice appeared and hauled him out. After some desperate resuscitation, he coughed back to life. Through the haze, he thought he saw Alice's true mermaid form, but before he could focus, she slipped away. Jack had narrowly escaped death, but his friend wasn't so lucky. His body had already vanished beneath the river. Soon after, Nick and his team arrived in response to the drowning report. Examining the body, they found deep claw marks on the legs, clear signs the victim had been dragged under by something. They questioned Jack, who was still shaken, and he recounted everything. Nick listened, relieved Jack was alive but puzzled as to how he had survived. Jack himself was equally confused. He'd only caught a fleeting glimpse before blacking out. Stranger still, his phone had disappeared since then. Sensing something unusual, Nick's team returned to the river. Suddenly, Nick heard movement behind him. It was the mermaid who had saved Jack. She was cautious, diving straight into the lake and swimming hundreds of meters in a single breath. It was too far to tell if she had transformed, but her speed was beyond any human's. Jack, arriving on the scene, confirmed she was his rescuer. To uncover the truth about the mysterious girl, they sought out an expert in Grimm folklore.